Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. I've had a really busy week this week. Didn't feel like doing much today, but forced myself to get out into nature and do a bit of rucking, which I love doing. And as usual, it's done the trick and I'm feeling, after about half an hour, feeling great, and I'll feel great later. So I'm pleased I've done that. I want to very quickly talk today about a couple of major threats to you getting sober and to you actually staying sober. Whatever the substance, it doesn't matter. These threats remain the same. Just before I do that, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. And also, if my videos helped you or have helped you over the past 6 years and you want to support the channel a bit, please click the link in the description, the Ko-fi link, have a read. And just, if you want to help, I'll be really grateful. Thank you so much. So these threats, I've had a friend here this week, a great friend, and it's been marvelous. And we were chatting along the way and we were talking about sobriety, and I suddenly realized when we were talking on this subject that I get contacted so much about it. People relapsing because of, first of all, peer pressure. And this peer pressure generally comes from close friends or close family. And it'll be along the lines of, particularly when you first get sober, oh God, ever since you've got, things like they say things to you like, ever since you got sober, you become so miserable and boring. You're not the same. I'm surely you can just have one or two. And this, this goes on, this sort of diatribe, until you probably end up avoiding those people and becoming extremely lonely and isolated, which is another major threat to your sobriety. Particularly when you're out with them, because we've become used to using alcohol and drugs, particularly alcohol, as the social norm for every situation. So celebrating, commiserating, weddings, funerals, parties, generally seeing off a busy week, celebrating the end of a busy week, when we're relaxing, reward, all the list goes on and on and on and on. We use it. And if people are saying to us constantly when we go out, come on, one or two won't hurt you. Oh, you're boring, you're no fun anymore. The chances are, in the end, you'll just go fuck it and hit the fuck it button and you'll join in, and that's the end of your sobriety. If your family aren't encouraging you and they're just sort of goading you and your friends, then I'm sorry. I always say, don't be a product of your environment. Make your environment a product of you. And what that means is making some very tough choices in some circumstances and dropping those people. The thing is, sobriety, you're making a new life for yourself. It's a new beginning. I had to do it. And it was really difficult in the beginning because it is a lonely place to be sometimes. And with these tough choices, you have to get out and you have to make new interests and you have to make new friends. And these come along, there's no doubt about that, because my life over the last couple of years in particular has become amazing. At the beginning, it was awful. It was hard. It was struggle every single day. It was lonely. But I had to overcome my fears and I had to get out. I had to meet new people who had the same interests as me, and the same issues as me, who understood where I was coming from and who was supportive, and who supported my sobriety journey and continue to do so. And it's amazing. And with these people come new interests and places, new places. Places is another threat to your sobriety. Your brain is wired with dopamine, pleasure pathways with your addiction. If you go to certain places that were involved in your addiction, it'll trigger those dopamine pathways and it will cause massive cravings and obsession. And you'll end up again hitting that fuck it button if you're not careful. So avoid those places, avoid those people, avoid those things, people, places, things. Make your environment a product of you. Don't be a product of your environment. Make some difficult choices. Make some new friends. Your life will change. Maybe it will be a bit lonely to start with, but it's up to you to change it. It won't change itself. You've got to get out there and meet people and get out there and make new interests and hobbies, etc. It's your life and you only get one, and it's very precious. Carpe diem, my friends. Make today the day you change your life. Much love to you all. Stay strong and stay sober. Bye-bye.